what am I supposed to do? I don't understand. Where's my bag? Oh God, where's my bag? Why, hello everyone. I am your host, TenderChickenGuy, and welcome back to SCP Secret Files. In the last episode, we tackled SCP-701, the Hanged King's Tragedy, and it was quite the experience. In this episode, we're going to tackle a new file and see what we can learn. Okay, so it looks like we are tackling SCP-660. The object is an irregular clay pot with a height of old appearance. Oh my god. I think this is the SCP that if you look away from it, it kills you. Or something like that. Or you have to like keep an eye on it. I could be wrong. It may be safely stored in a standard safe deposit box, provided its mouth remains covered with an inert Perspex disc and sealed with tamper-proof tape. Log of tests involving human experimentation with SCP-660. Lab report 660A. Sample condition: skin flap harvested from the left. Alright, it's not the one I thought it was. The owner was healthy in all respects prior to death. Sample used tissue sample. Biopsies indicate something. Cell samples taken from tissue, graft, or cultured in vitro, revealing predisposition towards precancerous and cancerous growth. What? So does it give people cancer? Usually SCP blank was incapable of restoring D614's consciousness due to its original body after removal from SCP-660. Computer interface was developed to facilitate two-way communication with D614. An interview was conducted once D614 was familiarized with the interface. Excerpt is included below. Dr. Brown, I guess I'll have to take your word for it. And how did that feel? D614's response: suffocating and stretching. Dr. Brown, to be more specific, how the hell do you think it felt? Even mice need to grow and move and live. Every part of me was straining, but I was stuck. I thought I could explode. Full contents of the interview were classified. An autopsy revealed cancerous growth throughout the mouse's body. So it sounds to me like this SCP-660 gives people cancer. So it sounds to me like this SCP-660 creates cancer cells in organic matter, is what I'm gathering here, but let's see. It's considered safe, but that doesn't sound very safe to me. We'll touch it, just put it in a room where no one can really get to it. Okay, I think this file's done. Next file. This is Addendum 1431. Trees were grown on site from saplings obtained from parent plants located in Nara Prefecture, Japan in 1905. Parent trees were owned by a family of traditional swordsmiths, claiming to be descendants from a legendary swordmaker named Amakuni. They referred to the original trees as Jinki no Kodashi, where the blade would grow. It is from them that the Foundation gained the techniques to cut and work the wood and petals into serviceable items. That's neat. This is an Euclid class to be contained in the valley adjacent to the bio-research area. Surrounding SCP-143 for up to 20 kilometers, and all lines of sight from the surrounding hilltops are to be denied public access. So it's a tree. We lost 3 staff to 143 today. They were collecting petals and drops by the tree the previous day, when a sudden gust picked up, shaking a good deal of the petals from the trees, blowing them around. Stayed that windy for the whole day. I'd sent a cleanup crew, but it's still pretty windy, and the odd petals is still falling. So I have to pick up the remaining with the... So it sounds like the petals are like blades. That's interesting. Okay. So I'm done with this one. Euclid class special containment procedures. Should be fine. Okay, so I did some filing on some safe class and Euclid class. Didn't really seem like there was much to that. I just put them over here in the archive and archive them. So now that I did that, I'm going to talk to my friends, I guess. Zoe, it's 5 minutes to 4 o'clock now. Just about ready. Lent, you're not coming? Nah. Doesn't suit me. What are you guys talking about? Hi, Carl. We're going to attend a monthly lecture. Monthly lecture? Yeah, what's that? Each month, the Foundation invites someone famous to hold a lecture and share new knowledge and insight pertaining to SCP. This month's lecture, they invited Dr. Trevor. He holds a high reputation within the Foundation. Interesting. Let's count me in. They probably not want me to come. You're like, oh, okay. They do want me to come. Okay, let's see. Is this something I have to do? Level 1, level 4. Ooh. Okay, SCP-1762 and I.
There are many stories in this world. Some are read widely all over the world. Some are hidden in dust and known only by a handful of people. Today I'm going to tell you a story no one else has heard before. A real story of mystery and wonder and adventure. And then you too will become the guardian of this story.
Here, we here be dragons.
Takes place in a world of long ago. The hero of our story.
It's the one SCP, the box of paper dragons. I know this one. I know this SCP. It's like they're from a different, like, fantasy realm.
One day,
or something.
Out of nowhere, Daniel got a serious case of chickenpox. It made him look like a strawberry. To make sure he didn't spread it to others, Mrs. Page, the principal, had him isolate in an attic.
So he's just a prisoner?
And so, in the attic he lived.
That's sad.
All on his own.
Just because he had chickenpox? Smallpox?
Mr. Daniel.
That's like abuse.
In this attic,
That's just straight up abuse.
you have plenty of time to practice your penny whistle.
She's evil.
Practice well and prepare for next month's art festival.
But Mrs. Page, the melody is so difficult.
Ah, nice style. They got like a lot of nice little art styles in this game.
Before you fight.
Wait, what? Oh.
Daniel was reluctant at first, but he trusted Mrs. Page, and he knew he should listen. And so he practiced the penny whistle.
That's a really cute art style. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I'm playing something. F space? Oh god. This is... Oh man, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. I don't like this.
Suddenly, he heard some strange noises in the corner of the attic.
It's the box with the dragon, the paper dragons, right?
Huh? Who's there?
Daniel decided to go over and take a look.
We here be dragons. This is the one, right? Gotta be. Wait, what? Oh, I'm playing! Oh my god, this is so cool. Look at the art style. Oh my god, this is so cool. I love it. Look all the strokes. You can see like the brush strokes. That's crazy. That's flipping crazy. Okay.
It was a mousetrap, and there was a red origami paper dragon inside of it.
Apparently the dragons are like protecting our dimension or something.
It was marvelous and beautiful. The only problem was part of its wing was damaged. But Daniel found a way to repair it.
My cat wanted in. I let my cat in. This is really cool. This is not what I expected out of this game. It's really cool. Okay. So I click and drag, right? Okay. Wait, that it?
Daniel held the repaired paper dragon high up in the air, imagining that it soared over all the world below.
Aww.
He played and played with the paper dragon.
That's so cute.
Wee, woo! Dragon, soar!
In the warm afternoon sun, Daniel had to fight his eyelids just to keep them open.
Aww. Poor kid, though.
Could it be? Or is this all just a dream?
The next day, with boredom and loneliness weighing him down, he began to fiddle with the old radio.
Ooh. I love this art style. Okay.
Our town is located in the plains where earthquakes are not particularly common. Although there are 17 fault zones around us, they are all inactive.
Why is that the broadcast? That does not sound good. Why is that something that you had to broadcast? I feel like something horrible is going to happen here.
Paper rolled over to his feet.
Where did this paper ball come from?
Just as Daniel went to pick it up, the ball suddenly came to life, and it rolled away. Daniel chased after it.
Where you at, ball? Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Come here. Get over here, little scamp. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, little guy. Little sucker. Get back here. Aha! Gotcha.
Just as he was about to seize the rolling paper ball, suddenly, terrible sparks erupted from it.
The heck? This took a turn.
Before his very eyes, the paper ball began to grow, bigger and bigger. At
Why?
that moment, a red figure suddenly...
Hey! It's my dragon buddy.
The red figure quickly subdued the paper ball and threw it into a cardboard box.
Okay.
Daniel studied the red figure carefully.
God, that's so cool.
It had a sticker on its fluttering
Yeah,
wing.
it's the dragon.
It was the paper dragon.
I wasn't dreaming. Thank you for saving me.
Daniel was grateful and very happy. He walked closer to the paper dragon, but the paper dragon seemed timid and afraid and backed away. Just then, Daniel had an idea.
So, what was the big ball about again? Because that did not seem okay. We're not going to discuss that.
He took out his penny whistle and slowly played a tune.
Oh my God, no! I don't wanna. I'm gonna suck at this so bad. All right, hold on. Hold on. No. Bam! Did it. I think.
The paper dragon enjoyed the sound very
Aw.
much. It began
That's so
to
cool.
move along with the rhythm, flipping up and down in the air. Soon the two were playing and dancing.
This
just
game is
like
very
old
ambitious, by the
friends.
way. Like the different styles and whatnot. It's really cool. A lot of passion went into
The
this
paper
game.
dragon traced out a beautiful arc in the air, communicating with Daniel in a unique way.
Hey, I turned the paper. Why did I turn the paper? That's not good.
My cherished friend, after many long years, we finally meet again. Tell me, how has your family been?
Wait, what?
A great thank you for playing that music for me. You know how I love the beautiful rhythm of that instrument. But we ought to take precautions, as the room is not stable. Do you still remember how the room works? You're welcome to visit anytime.
The piece of paper then changed back into the shape of a paper dragon and flew into the cardboard box.
What
The
room?
box closed shut, and a calm silence was restored to the attic. Daniel rushed to find a watercolor pen and marked the box with excitement in his fingertips.
Here be dragons? Here be dragons! Here be dragons! Arg.
Over the next few days, the paper dragon came out often to play with Daniel. During this time, Daniel introduced many of his friends to the paper dragon.
Probably shouldn't have done that, by the way. They're all gonna get anesthetized.
That cat's name is Mrs. Carter. Ever since I secretly fed her some fish for dinner, we've been good friends. That's Duke, Mrs. Jessica's pet. He doesn't like rainy
Why he peeing?
or Mrs. Carter. Only smoked sausages for his taste.
That's
And
his
now,
friends?
We are friends too.
Oh, okay, so that's his
My
friends.
name is Daniel. What's your name?
The paper
Aw,
dragon
poor kid.
flapped its wings, as if it didn't understand him.
Well, since you like the sound of the penny whistle so much, why don't I just call you Penny?
The dragon seems to know this
I'll keep
kid,
practicing to make it sound better.
but the kid doesn't seem to know the dragon.
Daniel and Penny then played baseball together in the attic.
Let's play cat.
Oh my god, it's a dragon! It's the dragon! That's so cool! Oh my god, so cool. Is the demon gonna come out of the box and kill me? Okay, that is really cool. Alright, let's throw it over here. It's literally a dragon. Where'd he go? Oh, there you go.
But just as they were in the middle of enjoying themselves,
Here it comes.
a violent shaking suddenly rose from the ground.
It's the earthquake, isn't it?
The stubborn earthquake is back
Yep.
at it, folks, and it seems even stronger than last time.
At this moment, the box suddenly shot open, and thick clouds of smoke billowed out,
Yep.
followed
Monster
by
time.
several paper balls. Penny attacked the paper balls without a moment's hesitation and promptly threw them back into the box. Penny then flew around in front of Daniel and rushed right back into the box. As the box closed, the earthquake stopped. Facing a friend's farewell without a formal goodbye, Daniel felt confused and lost.
Oh
He
god.
moved the box to the center of the attic. Facing it, he practiced his penny whistle day in and day out.
You ever get out of the attic?
As the days went by, Daniel's playing became smoother. One day, the box suddenly began to move.
Oh no.
Huh?
1, 2,
Hey!
3, 4?
The more
This
dragons!
time there were 4 paper dragons.
Awesome!
But they weren't alone.
Not awesome!
Enemies began to jump out of the box too.
Very not awesome.
Earthquake! Another earthquake! This time it's reached a magnitude of 5.8!
In that small attic, the 4 paper dragons fought fiercely against the paper balls. This time, the paper balls used new tactics. They clumped together into a single monstrous
That's
ball
not
of
good.
paper. It began to shoot strong bursts of electric sparks at the paper dragons as they
Hey,
flew
bud.
through the air. As they were hit, the paper dragons fell from the air, one after the other.
This is really cool, by the way. I'm just paying attention to the
Seeing
story.
the injured paper dragons, Daniel felt very distressed and anxious. Just then, one of the paper dragons painfully started to fly and gathered the remainder of its power. The paper dragon transformed into a great beam of light
Ooh, that's
and
cool.
dove straight down to pierce through the monstrous paper ball. And then came another paper dragon.
They all gonna
The
kamikaze?
monstrous paper ball was blasted to bits, exploding into smaller paper balls. Trembling, they struggled to escape back into the box. The sacrificed paper dragons were reduced to swirling shreds of paper,
What you doing, bud?
and a silence pervaded.
Don't do that.
Peace and tranquility were restored once again to the attic.
Damn.
Daniel saw the remaining 2 paper dragons lying on the floor, badly wounded. He rushed to grab some stickers and treated them at once.
That's sad. If I remember correctly, the paper balls are like actual trolls and monsters and stuff that are conceptual from a different universe, but are trying to get into this one. And the dragons are avatars of that universe, if I remember correctly. Could be wrong, but if I remember correctly. So like they take the form of paper dragons in our world.
Suddenly, countless paper dragons began to gush from
But
the
in their world,
box.
they're actually dragons.
The 2 wounded paper dragons were repaired and began to fly. Like 2 colored threads, they merged with the other dragons, flying in unison.
Yeah, it's back to the happy music for a time.
Dragons moved like a tide, flying freely through the attic. Daniel eagerly took out his penny whistle. He showed all his paper dragon friends the results of his hard work and practice.
Oh my god. It's not that good. You're hyping me up, man. Oh, this is so pretty though. I do really like the artwork a lot. Ah! Is that it?
In the sweet melody of his playing, Daniel felt himself enter into
Yeah,
the world
that's the
of
world.
dragons.
It's the world they're from. They're trying to keep the bad stuff out of our world. Wait, can I move? Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god. That's so cool. That's so cool. Oh my god. It's the letter.
The paper dragons merged into a long letter and floated down towards Daniel to tell their story.
After the last war, the fantasy world enjoyed a long spell of peace and stability.
Oh yeah, it's called the fantasy world.
But now, the giants have returned. They have launched ferocious attacks, trying to invade your world, Witherroom. We are prepared to launch the final defense. Then we will have to destroy your room.
Yeah, that's how it happened.
Last remaining entryway into your world. Please believe this farewell will only be temporary. We will not be apart forever, and we will never forget our eternal mission of protecting you.
I believe what happens is the box is now considered safe and it's in storage, but like nothing happens. It's pretty much just a normal box now. Like all the anomalous properties of it has stopped, if I remember correctly.
At that moment, the paper dragons flew back
So
into
technically
the
it's a
box.
neutralized SCP.
Daniel still couldn't fully understand what the paper dragons had meant, but he had a vague feeling in his heart that he may never see his new friends again.
That's sad, man, considering he's locked up there by himself.
A few days later, Daniel's chickenpox had fully recovered.
Hey!
He could now play the penny whistle very, very well.
Way to go, man.
But the paper dragons never returned.
Thank you for all of the memories, dragons. You saved my life.
Maybe it was time to leave and move on.
Earthquake warning! Magnitude 6.2! A massive earthquake is hitting our town! All townspeople, please leave your houses immediately and move to safe open spaces!
That's not good.
Just then, countless paper dragons shot from the cardboard box.
So what's the
However, it
dragons
seemed like they were
doing?
under attack,
Or,
spinning
the
and
giants.
falling
The
through
giants
air
are the
in
ones causing
confusion.
earthquakes.
What's happening?
Daniel quickly grabbed the stickers out from his bag and did his best to heal the injured paper dragons.
Okay. Alright. What am I supposed to do? I don't understand. Where's my bag? Oh god. Where's my bag? Where's my bag? What am I supposed to do? Oh, okay. 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 It's one down. This is gonna take forever. I don't think I'm gonna be able to heal you all, guys. Alright. Who's next? Who's next? Oh god, they're all dying. I'm sorry. I'm trying so hard. Okay. Go, 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 go. Whoa. That's not good. That's not good.
But the paper balls swarmed together and pushed Daniel away, subduing him firmly in the corner. He couldn't move. Suddenly, ominous clouds rose from the box, and a violent
Oh wow, that's a
flashed through the room.
thing.
The figure of a giant slowly emerged from the thick clouds.
That's a thingy.
And the entire attic became overwhelmed with its evil aura.
The earthquake is growing stronger! Now with
Yeah.
a magnitude of 7.1! Heaven almighty! Are we doomed?
The giant unleashed its power maniacally.
Hey, it looks like Garo a little bit from One Punch
No
Man.
means of fighting back. At this critical moment, two paper dragons shined brilliantly. Together, they heroically crashed their bodies into the giant.
No.
Daniel thought the giant had been defeated by the paper dragons, but soon he found that things would probably not be so simple. The giant's
Oh my god.
could still be seen in the thick smoke, looking evil and terrible. The attacks of the paper dragons had had no effect, and the giant had only grown stronger.
So is it-
back with a new ferocity?
Is a giant trying to take
Dragons were
physical
seeking no
form?
match for it.
In our world, or what?
The earthquake is going stronger still! The greatest disaster this town has seen in over 100 years! My heavens! Will this nightmare ever end?
What am I supposed to do?
With the paper dragons now all but defeated, Daniel spotted a frail figure in the distance.
It's our
It was
friend!
Penny. It flew gently in
Penny!
front of Daniel
Oh
and
god.
affectionately rubbed its head against his fingers, as if this whole crisis had never happened. Daniel felt like Penny was trying to tell him something, but he didn't quite understand what.
Is Penny gonna sacrifice himself first?
Penny then left Daniel
Yeah.
and soared into the air with a determination in its wings.
Aw, man.
Suddenly, the other paper dragons seemed to be summoned. They flew through the air, all together in unison, responding to the call without an ounce of hesitation. At that moment, Penny turned into a great red beam
Ooh.
and rushed fast towards the giant. The other dragons followed, shining together like a shooting star.
Oh, that's cool.
At that moment, Daniel seemed to see a real dragon flying.
No!
No, not my friend. Or friends, I should say.
A huge explosion from the impact drowned out everything else in the attic. The attic rained down with countless pieces of paper, the leftover scraps
Aw.
of the paper dragons. Daniel wanted to collect all of the pieces. He thought he could still fix them.
That's sad, man. I don't think you can fix them, bud. Dang. You might be able to, like, make one out of all the pieces. Is that it? Nope. I mean, maybe I could at least make Penny. Bring him back. My boy. The OG. Oops, I guess I have to do it this way. Hey, there we go. Penny! Come back.
Goodbye, my friend.
Dang.
The nightmare is over. The earthquake has stopped. With God's mercy, our town is safe. We thank you, Lord, for your protection.
Aw, man. This is a sad story, though, if I remember correctly.
A few days later, the art festival was held as scheduled. Daniel attended the show with his penny whistle.
And now, Daniel Trevor will perform a penny whistle solo of a song titled Fly With Me.
Aw, man. I just don't want to mess this up. I really don't want to mess this up. Because I know it's going to ask me to play it. Let's take a deep breath. Okay. Don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. Here we go. A S D A S E fuck A F A F. So far, so good. Oh man, you can't be playing this while I'm doing this. This is making me sad. No, don't do this. It's like Guitar Hero, but really, really gentle Guitar Hero. Hey, that wasn't too bad. I actually got a pretty high score. Hey, my buddies! This is so cool. Oh my god.
And that's how the story ends. Now, you might be wondering, what happened next? Are there still paper dragons in the world? Well, that's a difficult question to answer. But I believe that they are still protecting us somewhere in
There
this
it is,
world.
the box.
Just like they promised they would. Forever.
Oh, that's so cool.
Into eternity.
That's so cool. Now, technically, it's no longer effective. It's safe or a neutralized SCP, but it's still really cool. I love that SCP, by the way. I love that SCP. Okay, let's head off to the friends list and see what happens. Dragon Soar. I do too. I love that SCP. Me too. What happened to those cute little ones? Awesome, but where are they being contained now? SCP-1762 is now being contained as a reliquary research institute. Dr. Daniel, surviving director. The cardboard box has remained silent. How do you know this, Gent? I thought you didn't attend the monthly lecture. Probably has a special interest in this one. Under direction of Dr. Trevor, Gent spent 2 years researching. Yep, thought so. But he knows far more than we do. He probably really likes this one a lot. Yay. Hey, I told you all that particular SCP didn't suit me. Oh, come on, Gent. But really imagining you're tidying up files and piles of cute little fairy books. Kind of adorable. Enough already. I'm getting back to work. But I'm going to stress the point again. That particular SCP did not suit me. I've been here for a month now, and I'm now entirely adjusted to the job, though the content of my work is to simply process archive files. It is work that will never bore me. A few absurd jokes aside, most of the archives are really rather fascinating. I've been having hallucinations lately. I feel like someone's calling me, a voice slow and uncertain. They seem to be trying to communicate with me, but I cannot understand a single word they say. In fact, I had planned on seeing a doctor, but Zoe told me it was typical rookie syndrome and would clear up in a few days. Okay. Well, that's interesting. It makes me kind of wonder if maybe I am going to have my own file to archive. Well, I think that is the end of that one. I really enjoyed that. That was very colorful. I love the art, the amount of care and detail that went into like just the different kinds of styles. I love that because I am an artist, so I love seeing that in games. And this is not your typical like indie game. This is like a full-on game, and I love it. But yeah, that was Here Be Dragons. I think, what was it, 1714? I think, but I love that SCP. It's a really cool SCP. But yeah, that will do it for this one. And in the next episode, we're gonna take a look in the files and see what else we're working with. But until then, this has been Tender Chicken Guy, and I will see you guys later. Peace.
If you liked this video and want to see others like it, why not show your support by hitting that subscribe button? Also, share it with your friends, and comment below what games I should play next time. As always, this is your host, Tender Chicken Guy, and I will see you guys later. Peace.